In 10 words, why do you love racing?
10 words why I love racing.
Doesn't have to be 10.
No, just the feeling of winning. All that hard work into winning a race is just, you can't beat it.
High performance, code number 1. High performers set high standards, refuse to tolerate mediocrity or poor performance.
My father was a show jumper. He captained Western Province for about 7 years. At 21, became the youngest trainer in South African history. I'll never forget the first place I stayed in Durban was the Seaboard. We had a 1-bedroom flat where we all stayed. My brother and I slept in half a balcony. I'll never forget how hot it was. Then I started coming for my dad when I was about 20. I'd just come back from Australia. I worked for David Hayes. My surfboard, which I sometimes use the cover for sleeping at the stables. I slept at the stables. And that's how I learnt and how I started. When I was 25, I took out my own license. And my brother and I started with 14 horses. 14 horses. If you want to achieve high goals, you cannot achieve it without the groundwork done first. A lot of people just want to lead in a racehorse, but they don't want to do the groundwork.
Trainer Justin Snaith.
Justin Snaith.
Justin Snaith.
From Snaith Racing. They do a phenomenal job. They're fantastic to their owners.
Justin Snaith, one of the most popular trainers in the country.
And look who comes out of the darkness. This is Silver Host. He's nominated in the Vodacom Durban July. He's running today in the Derby. We're expecting a good run from him. We're going very light in the Natal season. We think there's going to be something special that will happen in the Cape season. A lot of my clients are foreigners, and we're hoping by then vaccinations are sorted out and people will be allowed to travel from the UK. So we're hoping for a monstrous summer season. There's the board for the track work this morning, so everything's planned. Float times today, races, exactly what, who, what. I've done that already. Now we go to the track. Rio Kawari, go Canter Hill. It's about time, go Canter Hill. Levies, do it again, wait for Richard, rather get up, yeah. You can take Crown Tower. Let me see if we've got some other Canter Hills you can go rather. No, that's fine. You go Canter top track. You can hear there's a little bit of a noise from him, but that's because he's almost been, I wouldn't say choked, but he's been held in like that, and it just creates a bit more noise. Rio wants to be let loose. Sadly, I was going to run him in the post merchants, but he drew in the bush, and he's such a nice horse I can't do it to him. The 6 furlongs at Greyville, I've done it with Casimir a couple times. You got no chance from a wide draw. No chance. We need a lot of luck. So Richard, you take do it again, but go to the second opening. Go right to the end. Alrighty. You nearly killed me. What's that?
You nearly dropped me. He's like peaceful and all of a sudden it just explodes.
I know.
Very happy. Moving like $1 million.
Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you too.
We came to see do it again. That's here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Come to the yard quickly, no problem.
Thank you so
okay,
much.
Pleasure. Shame. Don't want to see do it again. He's such a beautiful horse. I'd also want to.
You have a lot of people that are fans of Do It Again that always want to come and see him.
Yes, yeah. It's something that here in South Africa, I think we miss the beat. It's something my brother and I talk about it quite a lot. Promoting horses as individuals, you know, giving them an identity. Fortunately, a horse like Do It Again has earned that, you know, winning Vodacom Durban July's and the Lamron's Queen's Plate and stuff. So a lot of people know him all over the place, but it's just so nice to see people that are still so interested. There's such a following in Natal. Natal is so lucky. It's like it's inbred, very much I suppose like the UK and Australia. We see, you know, the racing public, they just absolutely love their racing, and here in Natal there's just such a following.
Do It Again's got fans.
Well, I'm not surprised. After the July he's gonna have more fans.
To say, hey, this is a beautiful horse.
There you go.
Do it for us one more time. Do it. First time I saw this horse, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And he's gonna win again. He'll win again. Justin, one more time for us.
To all the doubters, to those who don't believe, this is the hour. You'll see, they will make ladders out of obstacles and stepping stones from roadblocks. Slip over the lines to say we won't.
When it comes to planning, this is all my Cape Town stuff. This is gallops that happened on Thursday in Cape Town, or right or left. This is what I actually wanted to do. This was actually a couple of programs that I wrote out. So this is quite funny that, in case someone wants to cut and paste, that was Rio Kawari's prep into the computer from sprint where he won the Group 1. So I wrote out the whole program prior. 6-week program, that was a record, I must be honest. From the day that he arrived in KwaZulu-Natal. So he arrived in KwaZulu-Natal on the 12th of March. And then everything was planned, the gallops. And then travelled everything. So that was quite exciting. That I'm going to keep. So planning for races is very important. Everything must fall into place. Sometimes we have conditions that change. You have rain, storms, lightning that can then alter a horse's workout, but I can normally get about a 6-week program for a horse. That's what I did for Rio Kawari into the computer from sprint, where he won the Group 1 in Johannesburg against the fastest horses in South Africa. Our boys run, I play polo, I try and keep some sort of sane life, because there's always a lot of stress. Unlike rugby players or soccer players, our careers are a lot longer in the hype of action and pressure. You know, trainer, we go for many years. Just get a bit of a sweat on before today's racing. All good, huh? Feel much better.
I will be your shield in the fiercest battle. I'll defend you from all these arrows.
So when I get home after work, I like to try to spend a little bit of time with my family, like with my little boy and daughter Emily, Jack. They're growing so fast, and I know my father and a lot of trainers in the old days, they didn't get to spend much time with their kids. I can tell you that right now. A lot of the trainers, that's how hard the guys work. It's a professional industry, trainers. Family time is a very rare thing. I mean, when we were kids growing up, if I tell you we went on 2 holidays, I don't remember them, to be honest. They were very few that I think we ever went on. It was always racing. I know a lot of the trainers are exactly the same. We do try to be a little bit different. I am certainly going to take my family in August somewhere. I don't care where it is. Just want to go get away from racing a little bit and spend some time with them. So it goes so fast. It's funny, you watch them growing so fast and you think, well, things aren't going so fast for me, but maybe when you look in the mirror, you see that you've aged, so it's just a part of life.
Be your shield.
Yeah, let's go. Let me be your shield, let me be your shield. Let me be your shield, let me be your shield.
See you.
Let me be your shield, let me be your shield. Let me be your shield, let me be your
Just in the Umlaws Road is an accident, which is a bit of a build-up. And then coming back, there's the roadwork.
Okay, but I mean, you stay on the freeway, eh?
Yeah, well, I'm actually left now. I'm actually shooting ahead of my truck to see if I will take him off at Umlaws Road, you know, to go the back route.
Okay.
The accident.
Is that a camper down?
Say again?
Is that a camper?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm past
Yeah, that's been the camper down off ramp, yes.
Alright, well, I'm in the, let's see what happens. Yes, it's Philip. It's all quite bad, eh? It's very bad, the traffic. But I came, whatever way I came now was the best way.
Okay. So you went Richmond Road?
I actually took the back road to Ashburton. That's the way I went. Back road to Ashburton.
Okay. All right. Okay.
throwing hundreds in the holy water. Just a backseat driver flying undercover. A nice suit and a family name. Says he'll make me a star if I just play the game. But that man doesn't know that I am bulletproof. Keep one foot on the sky and a foot on the road. I'm not doing this to try to make a name. I just like the way it feels on it, the way it looks.
That's the winner we're looking for. He is such a beautiful horse, and he is. I always say that he's one of the best stayers in South Africa. So, just so over the moon for all the owners concerned. Nick Johnson. There's a Gaynor Rupert. There's a few of the guys, and so very, very happy. Yeah. These are smart horses. Go leading. Oh, dude, you're going leading. Good. Perfect. Well done.
Say the best for the businessman. I'm not doing this to try to make a name. I just like the way it feels on it.
Richard, real quick, how is that? That has to be what we do it for. This is why we race.
Yeah, that's why we get up early, eh? We get horses ready for the big races and just showcase our South African horses. And he stayed well and he did everything right. And came into the straight and I managed to be in a one-off position, and I used momentum coming into the straight, and he was ready for me. He did it in fine style. Last time, like I said, he just needed the run. He came straight off a 4 or 5 month break, straight into a 2-4. So just shows you how well he stays and how much confidence Justin has in his horse. So he just showed what he can do, and it was a lovely win.
I keep saying that he's the best stayer in South Africa, and everyone's going, being over the top. And I'm glad that he's proved it today. There's still a lot more in the tank from him.
In 10 words, why do you love racing?
10 words why I love racing. 1, you get to see majestic, beautiful animals like that. And 2, we enjoy winning. So it's as simple as that.